Today I'm going to show you how to create an effective Facebook ad campaign. A lot of small businesses get frustrated because they give Facebook advertising a try and they don't see good results. This video will compare a good ad with a not so good ad and highlight the important things that will help you make your ads better.
I'd like to specifically point out some examples of good ads and bad ads so you can keep a few things in mind when planning out yours. I'm going to use Nordstrom as an example of the right way to plan out an ad. As you can see, the image or picture that goes along with this particular ad is bright and colorful. The text in the post is concise and direct, and it moves the target customer to do something. As you can see, the ad has obviously been quite effective as it generated more than 85,000 likes and 3,200 shares. Let's take a look at an example of an ad that's not so good. To protect the privacy of this company, I've blurred out their logo and name. As you can see, the picture is a bit ho-hum. It doesn't really grab your attention, and it certainly doesn't go with the topic of what the company is promoting in this ad. Remember the old cliche, a picture is worth 1,000 words? Think about that picture of the boots. It's something memorable. Even if you weren't shopping for boots at that moment, at a later time when you are, you will be likely to remember, at the very least, that the rain boots come in a variety of colors. Getting back to this ad, the post text is too long. It's not concise and direct. In fact, there is way too many different things going on. First, the post asks you how you're doing with your New Year's resolutions. At first glance, that is asking their user to answer a question. Whether rhetorically or literally, your eye is not really drawn to the question in the post text anyway. Secondly, the picture includes text that's not SEO text. In other words, the text was created inside the photo editor along with the picture. So it's an entire picture with text underneath the picture. That text actually violates Facebook's guidelines for too much text. And in this ad, it wouldn't be permitted to be sponsored. We'll talk more about that in a moment. For now, as you can see, the text below the image is promoting a contest with a pretty awesome prize. It's a $100 gift card to Dick's Sporting Goods. A much better option for this ad would be something like this. Concise text that is direct and to the point. Now keep in mind that this is not Dick's ad. We're evaluating a company who is sponsoring a contest and giving away a $100 gift card to Dick's as the prize. The better option when explaining all the details about entry, deadlines, and prizes are better communicated through a page on the company's website. Hence, when the user clicks on the link, they would be taken to that company's website where they can learn more about the contest and enter if they so choose. The metrics can then be measured, and the company would be able to evaluate how many clicks they got versus how many people signed up for their contest. That's called conversion rate. Let's go back to Nordstrom for another example of a good ad. These are the components of the ad that you're going to want to dial in on before you log into Facebook and create your ad inside their ad platform. Remember, for the post text, be concise and direct. The image, which should include very little, if any, text. The headline, which as you can see is bigger and bolder and sits directly under the image. The description, which is a bit smaller, still under the image, but using the area to communicate very concisely something that's going to draw your customer in. Free shipping, free returns is a small side note, but it really allows the customer to dive into that ad. The link section is important because, especially if you use a WordPress site, your links are going to tend to be long and cumbersome. You can actually type in any text here, and regardless of what you type, the user will click anywhere on the ad and they will be taken to the fully linked page that you specify. Lastly, there's a choice of appropriate call to action buttons. As you can see, when you compare this ad side by side to the ad from the company who doesn't know how to effectively create an ad, you can see the distinct difference. Which one would you be more likely to click on? In summary, both copy and ad creative are very important components of your ad. You don't want to simply come up with these words on the fly, so make sure you take some time to think about your copy and write it out before you take to Facebook to create the ad. And equally as important, you want to use a photo that corresponds with your ad. I absolutely love 99 Designs as a resource for good ad creative. For a minimal fee, you can hire a great designer for ads, company logos, business cards, print collateral, or any other graphic design need that you have. Check them out at the link in the comments below. In the next Daily Digital in this series, we'll continue learning how to create an effective Facebook ad campaign by learning how to clearly define your audience targeting. I hope you enjoyed this video. Be sure to click subscribe so you don't miss out on the Daily Digital.